Hello, my class. We're going to make popovers today, or rather, I'm going to make popovers and demonstrate how to do it. Because math is fun. It's tasty fun. Okay, materials for the popovers. First of all, if you can get your hands on fancy schmancy popover pans, great. But until then, muffin pans will do just fine. These are standard muffin tins. Mixing bowl, measuring cup or cups, whatever works for you. And you'll need something for a tablespoon and a teaspoon. If you have half teaspoon, quarter teaspoon, fine. Otherwise, you can eyeball it. Yellow! That's my 2-year-old. Okay, so first things first, you're gonna need to mix together about 3 eggs. Whole eggs. 3 eggs. How many eggs, James?
1, 2, 3.
And then we mix the eggs. Mix the eggs. Do you want to mix? Okay, you mix for a while. Excellent. Keep mixing those eggs, James. Keep mixing. Next, you're going to take 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt. Now, I don't have 3/4 pre-measured, so I'm going to take 1/4 multiplied by 3. 3 1/4 salt bits. So here's a 1/4 teaspoon times 1. Here's a 1/4 teaspoon times 2. Here is your 3rd hit of salt. So altogether, that is 3/4 teaspoon, or 3 times 1/4. Good job, James. Mix it in. You're doing a very good job mixing. Next up, you got 1½ cups of milk. So I've got 1 single 1 cup measurement. So I'm going to take that times 1. It's a full cup. 1 full cup, but we have to get to 1½ So I'm going to add 1/2 cup. Look really close. Say stop. And stop. So next up we got 1½ tablespoons, not teaspoons, tablespoons of butter. You got 2 ways you can go about this. It's got to be melted. This is the good news. If it was room temperature, which it's not, you could use 1 tablespoon. Notice how big this tablespoon is compared to, say, your teaspoon. Teaspoon, tablespoon, tablespoon, teaspoon. If it needs to be melted like it does for this recipe, here's what you can do. 1 tablespoon. 2 of these little markers would be 2 tablespoons. 3 of them, 3 tablespoons. 4 of them, you get the idea. So if I need 1½ that means at the 1 mark, not quite at the 2 mark, you want in between 1 and 2, which would be 1 and 1/2. Start cutting here, like so. Then I'm gonna put it inside a mug, a microwave safe mug, that's the whole point of using the mug, and put it in the microwave until it's melted. For some microwaves, that's 20 seconds. For some microwaves, that's 40 seconds. If it starts to bubble, it's too melted. In the meantime, with your extra butter, you are going to want to line your either your muffin pan, which most of you have at home, or if you're like me and you make popovers so often that you invested in a popover pan, you're gonna line your popover pans with the butter. Rub it around, rub it around. Now remember, I washed my hands before I started cooking. If you're not feeling comfortable with this part, remember, it's about to go in the oven, so anything that happens is probably gonna get cooked off. And as soon as you start pouring it in, you're going to want to quickly start whipping that, because hot butter plus cold eggs means that you might end up pre-cooking some of those eggs, and you don't want that. You just want everything to end up at a nice warm room temperature, and with the butter incorporating 1.5 cups of flour. 1, 2 is too many, smack dab in the half. 1 and then halfway more. Pretty darn close. And in it goes. Beat it until it's a nice smooth consistency. It'll be much lighter than what you would expect from, say, pancake mix, which allows the mix to rise with the heat. Okay. Now the last part, this is tricky to do. Fill each cup halfway. Not the whole way, halfway. Because you want to give these popovers room to rise and then pop over. They're full or half full. They're ready to go in, preheated. Little wrap. Close and don't open the oven for 30 minutes. No peeking. See, but if you turn on the oven light and you squint, you can see that they're starting to rise above their little cups. It's happening. It's happening! They're popping over! The popovers! See, darn. And they did pop over. So look at that.